I've got a kilo of feather blade that I salted on both sides a couple of hours ago, well in fact this morning, and I'm just going to brown this in a pan, but you could use vegetable oil just to brown the meat. I want to get a really good colour on it. I have melted some ghee in the pressure cooker, but again, vegetable oil. I've got 2 onions that I have sliced, and I am going to cook these for 5 to 7 minutes until they're soft. I've got 4 garlic cloves, and I've got 2 red peppers which I have quartered and sliced. The onions have had about 5 minutes and they're looking lovely and soft. I'm salting them. I'm now putting in the sliced red peppers and the garlics. These have had about 4 minutes. I've got 2 tablespoons of paprika. So paprika is the main ingredient of goulash. What makes Hungarian paprika different is that it is not smoked. I don't have that. So I have got a mixture of sweet paprika and smoked paprika, and I've also got a teaspoon of caraway seeds. That is the other defining flavour. That's going in. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of tomato paste, a generous tablespoon. Stir that for about 30 seconds to just let the spices, it doesn't need long. The paprika. The meat in the pan with all its juices, that's all going back in. The bigger pieces, by the way, I cut in half. I have not chopped it into little pieces. I like my meat chunky, and also it's going to cook better the bigger the pieces. I'm now going to put in a couple of bay leaves. I'm starting with 400 ml of stock. Now beef stock would be perfect, but I've got some homemade chicken stock and homemade trumps, shop bought. And then lastly, I'm going to put in a teaspoon of marjoram. You could put in a teaspoon of oregano if you haven't got marjoram. I am going to give it a really good grinding of pepper because I haven't added any pepper up till now. Mix it all together. Put the lid on and set it to pressure cook for 40 minutes. If you want to cook this either on the stove top or in the oven, you would do all of this, the same preparation on the stove top with a lid on a gentle simmer. It's going to take 2.5 to 3 hours, and in the oven at about 160 degrees covered, that will also take 2.5 to 3 hours. If you haven't got one of these, it's time you did. I love how fast I can cook in this. Just to give you timings, all of that stage probably took 15 to 20 minutes. It's probably going to take 10 to 15 minutes to come up to pressure cooking. Then it will pressure cook. I've lost the will. You'll figure it out. Pressure cooker is done. Leave it for 10 minutes before you release the pressure. I release the pressure, lid's coming off. I like to do this with everything I cook, which is to take the meat out and the veg with the spider strainer. Pour the sauce into a pan, and I'm just going to reduce that for about 15 minutes on a high bubble. Is that a thing? A high bubble? Well, it is now. So my microphone has given up and died, so I hope you can hear me. I've got some tagliatelle. I'm going to cook this to the pack instructions. I have poured the meat back into the sauce. This is coming off the heat. I'm going to stir some parsley through it. Pasta in the bowl, beautiful. I have tasted this meat sauce, and you just get a hit of caraway and a beautiful taste of paprika. And I'm just going to finish with the merest whisper dill, because it's feather blade goulash.